Hello everybody, this is Curious Corduroy,
Impulse.
and today we are playing Mortal Kombat, the demo, which is just called, what, Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, but people call it Mortal Kombat 9 because it's the ninth game in the series.
And this was, at first, available only for PlayStation Plus subscribers, right?
Right.
And
it came out for everybody
a week
on
afterwards.
the 15th. And no, it's not on Xbox. And no, it's not coming to Xbox, so don't ask.
And in this video, I am Sub-Zero in the first fight, and
Scorpion.
throughout
Every
the
single
whole,
one of the
throughout the
fights,
whole
yeah.
fight. And there's a lot to talk about because this game is definitely better than what I thought it was going to be, and definitely probably one of the best fighters of this year.
Generation.
Just, you want to say generation?
Well,
I mean, you can't really compare it to Street Fighter because they're both completely different games, you know?
yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't played the full game, obviously, but playing the demo enough, you can get a real good feel for it. And from what I've played, I like it a lot. And I look forward to getting very good at it.
I definitely prefer it over Marvel vs. Capcom. That was more of a disappointment, I think, for both of us, would you say? Because it just...
I think most people would say.
It was a disappointment. And as you guys could see when we were picking our characters, there was, of course, a lot of empty slots, but there was also 2 DLC slots towards the bottom.
Yeah, that's exciting in and of its own self. Besides, like, the characters that they've announced that's not in the demo, there's still literally like 20 characters left. I can't even begin to think of who they're gonna add.
And right there, I just did an X-ray move, which I squashed your kidney and then smashed you in the skull.
They do about 28%, which is, that's perfect, I think.
And
it's not too much.
It's like, even though it's the demo, it feels balanced. I mean, those X-ray moves aren't like one hit and you're gonna die.
Yeah, and you can combo into them.
Or you can block them if you're quick enough, which is pretty cool. So it's not unbalanced or overpowered or anything like that. And PlayStation 3 actually gets Kratos.
Yeah, 360 doesn't get anybody. PlayStation also gets 3D if you actually have a 3D TV, but again, 360 does not get 3D.
It's very expensive for 3D. I mean, in the long run, it'd be a cool feature to have just to like try it out, and eventually, you know, 3D prices will go down. But like as of now, it's just too expensive to think about investing in. And in terms of controls, I'm not going to say the name of one of the games that you do not like.
Might as well, since you brought it up.
But it controls better than previous 3D Mortal Kombats, such as Deception and Deadly Alliance. That's what I would say.
But if you think about it, since those are 3D, can they really be compared? Like, I don't even think, I'm gonna say it, this can't compare to Armageddon, Deception, MK vs. DC, or Deadly Alliance. This game goes all the way back to Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. If you, of course, if you're familiar with 1, 2, and 3, you're gonna feel pretty comfortable with this game.
This feels much like Mortal Kombat 2. The combo system is really close to Mortal Kombat 3, but it's not as easy, and the combos don't do 60% for each combo. It's really close to Mortal Kombat 2, which is
and they're
perfect.
Squeezing your kidney again and smashing you in the skull, but my skull is fine, right?
Right. I do love how the damage actually stays on their body. That's been there since Deadly Alliance, but it's much better this time around.
You'll even notice when I do my ice clone move that my clone actually has blood on the same spots that Sub-Zero does, which is pretty cool.
And frost is coming off your hands, which is kind of
yeah, I had never noticed that before. Just like little things here and there, like even the characters fighting in the background, I thought was pretty awesome. I mean, that was like that in previous Mortal Kombats, right?
Yeah, but on the other ones, like the first one, it was Johnny Cage and Scorpion. I can't really tell who was in the background.
And here you're seeing me get destroyed by Impulse with the fatality. Splits my freaking head in half.
And the torso just disappears.
I don't know. You said he kicked it into the darkness?
Yeah.
But in terms of control, it's fast, it's fluid.
It's Mortal Kombat 2.
And the cool thing about the combos is you can follow the combos that they've programmed into the game, and you can kind of create your own, which is really cool. And that's where a lot of the fun comes in for me personally. And graphically, it looks
phenomenal.
Stupid.
It's very detailed.
Especially if you look at like even Johnny Cage, the bandages that are on his arms, but it like most noticeably, I can't even say noticeably, if you look at Scorpion and Sub-Zero, there's so much detail on the characters.
Am I weird for thinking there's not enough blood in the fight.
No, I can see why there should probably be more, but I think right now it's at a pretty good level. I don't think they should overdo it with the blood to the point where that's the main attraction. And of course right here, I am Johnny Cage now and you are Scorpion. And right there I'm practicing my nut move, just trying to land it once, hoping that it'll land.
The fatalities show a good amount of blood, but now that I'm watching, I don't really notice a lot. I think Mortal Kombat 3 had it pretty good, and Mortal Kombat 4 had the amount of blood perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not really noticing much, but then again, this is a demo, so I
We
can't
can always
really,
add more later.
right. And plus, they give you the option to turn it off. I mean, why would you play Mortal Kombat if you're going to turn off the blood in the first place? It's ridiculous.
And I know a lot of people were freaking out about the blood and the violence, but even when I saw the fatalities, I honestly didn't think it was that shocking. You know, I mean, we're used to Mortal Kombat, we're used to a lot of bloody and violent games, but I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest, you know?
But
That's
then
just me
again, there's
personally.
still like 30 more that we have to see.
Yeah, true. But the fatalities themselves are pretty cool, innovative. Scorpions is probably the easiest to pull off, and I can't do it, but I can pull off Sub-Zeros just fine. I don't know what's up with that. But you said this is actually going to be playable at Evo, right?
Yeah, this is
gonna be a tournament level fighter.
But Marvel 3 is going to be there too.
I don't really care. I honestly want to sell.
Let
Marvel 3.
me take that back. Just pretend I didn't say Marvel 3. But yeah, Mortal Kombat is going to be at Evo, and that's really exciting.
And I was doing some pretty crazy stuff, as you can see right there with Johnny Cage, and I can't imagine what a pro would do.
Even the computer
Yeah,
doing 11 hit combos that do like 50-60%. It's awesome.
I couldn't imagine how amazing a pro player would be with any one of these characters, man.
And if anybody knows how to do the pit fatality here, I think it maybe just the fact that it's not in the demo.
I thought
But
maybe
in the
you had
demo-
to line up against a certain tree.
Maybe, but I know at the end of when you beat the demo ladder, it shows like a demo of pro players, and
Yeah.
I quote, and one of them for like a split second you'll see somebody being uppercutted into the tree.
And they're
It looks
eating.
awesome.
Well, there actually is a lot of blood now that I look at it on the ground. Not just on the
the
characters, but
ground,
there's a lot of
right.
blood on the ground. Certain spots of the characters. A lot of the stages were recreated.
Yeah,
Like, for
they
instance,
look really, really good.
the last stage you saw us on the pit stage, which was recreated from previous Mortal Kombat, the early first two?
The pit was in the first one. It made an appearance in the third one,
Yeah.
but it wasn't really that. What's the word I'm looking for?
Important.
Yeah,
Vital.
not in number 3, but in the first one is what made the pit so special.
And right here, I managed to finish Impulse, and I didn't know
Did you
Johnny.
give me the controller?
I think I did. Yeah, I didn't know Johnny Cage's fatality, and I wanted
Yeah,
to
you
show it
gave
in
me
the
the
video,
control,
and I was
right.
like, you take the controller
Yeah.
because I'm just gonna screw it up. So you killed yourself technically.
I still think that I don't know why, I think he should step on the person's feet and then
Yeah,
pull the torso up.
but I
it's an
think
awesome fatality overall.
he's pulling them with so much force that he's just lifting them up, I guess. But like, it makes sense to hold them down by the feet, because then he could yank their bodies off. But as you can see there, yeah, it's bloody and it's violent, but it's like, I didn't think it was that shocking.
The shock factor isn't really.
It's not.
I mean, it feels great to have these fatalities
Yeah.
back after that other game.
What game are you talking about?
That one game,
The other game?
that other game that shall remain nameless.
Well, that was pretty much the end of the video. The first 3 fights that we had, right?
Yeah.
I am Curious Corduroy,
Impulse?
and this game
I like
comes
to
out.
always say Impulse, not Impulse Paradox, so that everybody knows who I am.
It's like you say Impulse as in question. I'm Impulse. I'm Ron Burgundy. Well, anyway, that was the video. It's Mortal Kombat, and we will talk to you guys later.
See ya.